Liberty, they're coming off 2 straight wins, double-digit wins over the Sky. From a roster perspective, I think this is where things kind of get messy, right? Liberty, they're going to be without Benijah Laney. She's been out for a while. Brianna Stewart, Thornton, and Sabali are all questionable today. And from what I'm hearing, there's a pretty good chance that Stewart sits. And it's the reason why I want to look towards the Liberty team total under. Even if she does play, I feel like it's still a good, solid play to take the team total under. There are a few reasons why. If you look at I know people are going to look at the historic matchups between these two teams. The Liberty have owned the Sun in recent matchups. The Liberty are 11-3 straight up against the Sun over the last 2 years since 2022. That includes 9 of the last 10 matchups. The Liberty have won outright. Now, if you look at the Sun, they have not performed well from like that underdog role. In 5 games as underdogs this season, they're 1-4 straight up and against the spread. They're losing by an average of 5.4 points per game in those games. And I mentioned earlier, right? They're coming off a huge win, 27-point win. There were 2 other times this season the Sun came off 20-plus point wins. In those 2 games, they failed to cover both times as favorites. This is the first time as a dog. And then from a matchup perspective, like I said, the Liberty have owned the Sun team. Everything the Sun do well, the Liberty counter very well on the defensive side of the ball. The Sun, 4th in offensive rating, but the Liberty are one of the better teams in effective field goal percentage allowed. The Sun, their offense is 1st in the league in free throw rate, but the Liberty are 1st in the league in limiting opponents to the free throw line. From a trend perspective, overall, the Sun are 0-3 against the spread and 3-0 to the under as road dogs specifically. So I was initially looking to fade the Sun today, but with the news of everyone, being questionable, potentially Brianna Stewart sitting, I had to look towards the Liberty team total under. I think they're already shorthanded, and I think that without Brianna Stewart, their offense is going to struggle. The Liberty team total is 78.5, and the Sun have not allowed more than that in 6 straight games. It's all 78 and under in the last 6. The Liberty, they stayed under this total in 3 straight games prior to the 2 games against the Sky, who struggle defensively and play a fast pace. So those are reasons why they got up and over that total. So for me, win, lose, cover or not, I would look towards the Liberty to stay under that 78.5 with or without Brianna Stewart.
Every Tuesday, we have a $2 handicapper. We pick one of the best handicappers at that time, and we sell their feature play for only $2. This Tuesday, it is Ronald, and he certainly deserves it. It's a 5% play. If you've ever purchased plays from Wager Talk, our 5% play is the biggest play we release. Ron is on a 27-8 run in these 5% plays, and that's since 2022. So that's only 35 plays since 2022 of the size, 27-8. He's also on a 31-12 WNBA run. He's our number 1 WNBA expert in profit this year and last year. Ronald, you excited? You nervous?
Both. The 5% plays are rare. So even though you can go 17-0, the last thing they see is what they're gonna judge you off of. So I always want to get the big wins, especially these 5% plays. But historically, like I said, man, these 5% rare plays have hit at a high rate, and hopefully we continue doing that.